Hi there and welcome back to Growing Your Blog with Pinterest. I'm Jenny Elliott, and in this video you'll learn how to verify your blog with Pinterest for increased visibility and hopefully also increased traffic from Pinterest back to your blog. Let's get going. Alright, we're here on my desktop and this is actually a really simple process. I know a lot of you might be scared off by all the technical stuff that I do sometimes. Hopefully we can make this as simple as possible. A word to the wise, you will not be able to do this if you are on WordPress.com, nor will you be able to do this if you're on Blogger. You're going to have full access to all your files in order to be able to verify your blog on Pinterest this way. In order to do this, you're going to need an FTP client like FileZilla. So you'll need to download FileZilla and go ahead and install it to your computer, and then come right back and I'll lead you through the next few steps. Moving right along. We're going to go up to File and Site Manager. The shortcut for this is just Command or Control and S once you've got FileZilla running. And this is where you're going to enter your FTP information from your web host. So go ahead and round that up. I use Bluehost. I highly recommend them for smaller sites. And so I'm just going to click New Site and I will name this here. And on the right hand side you're going to be entering the information that your web host has given you. You're going to enter the host, which is usually just the domain name, and then down here you'll want to make sure that you have normal checked for the normal type, and that will let you enter a user and a password. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll catch you after I have pressed connect. Alright, connect, and here we go. Now we have my complete directory listing. So I'll give you a brief tour of what you're looking at here. The top is a list of the different files that are being passed along and what the current state is in your communication with your servers. Right now, the last thing I got here is directory listing successful. Just means that I do have my directories open. On the left-hand side, all of this is what's on my computer and what's open on my desktop. On the right-hand side, this is what is on the remote directory or my servers for my website. And at the bottom, you'll see a queue. This is any files that I might have queued that still need to be transferred. So I'm going to go down here until I find public HTML. That is the public directory here. And I told you I have a number of sites running off of this one. We're just going to go to, let's see here, the Blog Maven. There we go. If you only have your one website or blog running on these servers, then you'll get to stop at the place where it says public HTML. I had to click in one level because I have a number of different sites running. So I'm here inside of the Blog Maven. You'll probably stop inside of public_HTML. And this is where we're going to go over to Pinterest and grab the file that we'll be uploading. Alright, I'm logged into Pinterest now and I'm going to go over to my Pinterest boards so that I can show you what we're going to be doing here. In a previous article, I told you how you could optimize your Pinterest profile for more traffic, and at that time the only thing you could do to input your URL was to put it on your settings page, and then it would just show up here like a little globe. But unfortunately, that's not very prominent. But when I verify my website through Pinterest, I'm going to have the name of my blog written out here in big bold letters. So you'll see what that looks like in just a few minutes. Follow along. I'm going to go here and hover over my picture and go down to Settings. And you've seen this before if you followed my other tutorials. Down here where it says Website, I have www.theblogmaven.com written, and just to the right of that you'll see Verify Website. Let's click that. And here's where it's going to give you your options of how you can do this. So first we're going to click here on number 1, download the HTML verification file. I'll go ahead and download that here. I'm going to save it to my desktop. Save as, and do not change this file name. Keep it exactly the way that they have it written here. And I'll go ahead and save. Now I'm going to minimize this and switch back to FileZilla. Now I'm back inside the files for my blog, and this is the same directory that has my WP content, WP includes, and all my 400, 401, 403, 404. All of those are the files that you'll see in this directory, just to make sure you're in the right place. I'm going to go over to the right-hand side and grab this file, and I'm just going to hover over this window. Now make sure that you're not hovering over any of these folders, because if you do, it will drop it into the folder. You want to be down here and just drop it among these other plain files. Here we go. And now I'll scroll down, and here I see the file. It was successfully uploaded. Now I'm going to go back to Pinterest, and I'll click here to complete the process. What Pinterest did was it went to my URL. It went to theblogmaven.com/Pinterest- and then the name of this file. It found this file on my servers, and so now I'm verified. Click go to my profile, and here we have it. My blog name is now written at the bottom of my profile. I'm going to do one last step, and it's not necessary perhaps, but I get a little bit paranoid about people knowing which files are located on my servers. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to FileZilla. I'm going to find this file that I just added, and now I can remove it. I'm going to go ahead and highlight this file, and then right-click it and select Delete. Confirmation needed. Should it really delete this file? And I'll put yes, it should. Since my website is already verified, there's no need to keep that on there. And that's it. Pretty easy. So if you have any questions about this process, please leave me a line in the comments, or just let me know down in the comments once you've gotten it done. I love to hear from people that find my articles useful, so please drop me a line if you get a chance. And as always, if you found this useful, please consider sharing it with other people. Pin it on Pinterest, of course. Feel free to tweet it, Facebook share it, anything you like. Just let's get the word out. And hopefully we can make a lot more bloggers happy by getting a lot of fresh faces and new readers to their blogs. I'm Jenny. Thanks so much for joining me. See you next time.